How's your Friday been going? That's no fun. Mm-hmm. No joy, huh? That's unfortunate. That's annoying. You should be able to buy a Series S for that. No. Yeah, that would be unfortunate. See, if you'd have come out for the air show, you could have won a new PlayStation 5. Oh, and since Mr. Christoph is here, we'll start the stream off by me rolling back so everybody can see the big giant check behind me. It's our display check for Make-A-Wish of Nebraska for $7,500. No small part of credit goes to Mr. Christoph for his generosity during the fundraising campaign. Very much appreciated. But yeah, the club did good this year. It was our second highest total ever, and the highest total we've ever done without giving away a ride in an actual P-51 Mustang. So it's a shame that is not still an option. That's part of the challenge of the air show, Nick, is every year I have to come up with more ways to make money. So without further ado, I should probably say, hi everybody, welcome to Adventures After Dark. I'm Big Ed, I'm your host. I'm excited to be here, and I'm chit-chatting with my friend SKDX Killer, aka Nick, who's just telling me about how his car took a poop. So, sorry to hear that, buddy. My nephew got his car back, finally. Okay, I was just checking sound settings, and Mr. Christoph says we cannot hear you in Discord. Black Panther coming in. Hello, Black Panther 90. Thanks for popping in. Let me fix Discord here. Normally it's a simple matter of bouncing the sound from the Jabra headphones back to the Jabra headphones, and it looks like we're good now. Go ahead and talk, Nick.
Okay.
There you go. Perfect. Alrighty. And I got a thumbs up from Mr. Christoph. I think we are good to go. I will shout you out, good sir, but I will wait till we have some more people in the channel. We're just going live, and I think I'm probably a few minutes early, so I'm glad you guys are here, though. And I'm sorry that you got an Xbox Series X, and it's
an
not
Xbox One X, so it's like a couple years old, but it was the Gears 5 edition, and I was like, ooh, so I got it, plugged it in, everything was working, and then all of a sudden the screen started flickering a bunch. There was like a bunch of green line, it's probably fried on the inside, and I'm like, luckily I can bring it back, and I called them and told them too, but that was the second Xbox I got from them that didn't work correctly. I was like, damn, can I get anything correct that works?
This is the pregame show, exactly. Tonight's snack, olive tapenade hummus. Mrs. Mustafa said she didn't like this, but I snuck it in here anyway, just to make sure. She's sometimes like a plague of locusts. If she finds out I'm eating something that she likes, she'll just swoop in and devour it all and then fly away.
Can't wait to be married someday.
It's a treat.
She gets to steal all my food.
Mm-hmm. Mrs. Mustafa's special, though, because she puts up with me, so...
So I got that laptop cooling pad, and it's like it's touting on like the page. It's like 2 extra USB ports. What they don't tell you is one of the USB ports has the wire that plugs in from that to your computer to turn on the damn fans.
Yep.
So I was like, it's technically only one USB part to replace the one that you're taking out.
Greetings.
We're going to jump right into task item turn-ins. Not the least of which reason is because I'm drowning in task items.
What do you need? What do you need?
Well, it was fun playing Apex with Mishi Bug last night. It was good to hear she's been playing a lot of Lotro.
Didn't do too bad.
Nope, not at all. We won a championship.
Oh yeah, that did happen.
What do you need? What can I do for you?
Well, the good thing is I have my Xbox 360 still, though that's not exactly what I wanted.
Well, I don't know. I never had a problem playing on old consoles. I think they're still fun.
Yeah, this one, my 360 should be fine.
Well, I sent some stuff to Medium Ed and it never got there.
What can I do for you?
I think the server lag is real. I'm on Gladden tonight. I'm on Dardanissa, my Wildcard Wednesdays character. We have been working our way towards the Innuminous instances, and I'm one of the few characters who hasn't hit level 40 yet. So tonight I will just be working on getting some quests done and trying to level her up tonight. She's a little over halfway to 39, so maybe we'll get there, maybe we won't. Where did we end up tonight? Ark? I am on Gladden. Did you get her those LED lit Fox ear headphones for her stream this weekend? I have not yet, no.
I played a little bit of Lotro earlier, and it was a little laggy.
A little bit of laggy's okay. As annoyed as the players get with the lag in Lotro, it doesn't really affect the gameplay usually. I've played some stuff where lag is devastating.
If it's been there forever, then I just don't even notice it because that's just how the game is.
Yeah. I concur. I drank that power potion, so I feel more powerful. GM Lucas says, you into Tolkien lore? Yeah, I don't know I'm super into Tolkien lore. There are players and streamers who know a lot more about it than I do. Pot and Finberry's a friend who's probably forgotten more Tolkien lore than I've ever known. Egarthur seems to study his lore pretty feverishly, but yeah, I dig Tolkien. That's a good point. C.S. Thrathen says, well, if you're playing Warden, the lag can be a bit off-putting. Yes, that I completely understand. Well, let's see what we got for quests around here. Ever some quests. Let's see what we have. Okay, let us remove all. And then we'll put the Everswim stuff up. Go to Lima Cody. Not sure why that's an Evendim quest. Called to Rivendell. Not sure why that is an Everswim quest. Go to some camp in the North Downs. Oh, I think I know where that is, though. Bracken's camp in the Trollshaws, A Dangerous Road, Aragorn, and Rivendell. One of these quests is actually here in Evendim, so we will pursue that quest. Adornell checking in. Hello, Adornell. Oh, that I have to apologize for, GM Lucas. Who do you think the stranger from Rings of Power is? I've not seen an episode.
They kind of tell you by not telling you, but I won't say anything.
I love Tolkien, I love The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, and I haven't seen a lick of the Rings of Power.
They basically give it away pretty hardcore.
Oh well.
Without telling you, this person is.
Oh, Garther says if you want to ride to Rivendell, I happen to be in Tinadur. And Zinger checking in. Hi, Zinger. C.S. Rathen says, how are you tonight, Big Ed? I'm doing good, thank you. I was waiting to shout out Mr. Christoph. I think he was waiting for me before I even started the stream. Be sure to check out his channel. And our friend Doranel is here. And you can go watch Nick play some wrestling games once in a while. Were you actually streaming Apex Legends, or is that just from us playing last night?
I streamed Apex when you did your last night of Mad Maggie, where we got like nowhere that whole 6 hours.
Oh yeah, that was pretty brutal.
Yeah.
Plus Mad Maggie sucks and should be deleted. There's just some nights you get on Apex Legends and it's like, oh man. Thought there were two blue Astari. Two blue sorcerers plus Radagast, Gandalf, and Saruman. Or I'm wrong, one of the two. But Doranel, you're very welcome. I would shout out Lord Bobulus, but you probably have him busy rearranging furniture. So tonight's snack again, I've got wheat thins, I've got Cheez-Its, and I've got olive tapenade hummus. I also picked up a spicy pepperoni beef stick while I was at the Quick Mart grabbing a giant cold Coke Zero. Well, thank goodness I know a little something about Lotro. I've only been playing it for 16 years. Be embarrassing if I was like, the wizards in Middle Earth, there's Slytherin, there's Merlin. Yeah, you know, I have to know a little something. Although I'm not a smart man, so who knows what'll come out of my mouth. Coke Zero is amazing.
I'm having Coke Zero right now. I went to the Dollar Tree today and they had Coke Zero sugar. I'm assuming that's Coke Zero, yes?
Greetings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's all they had. So I said, F it. I'm getting it.
And it was delicious.
And it's going to continue being delicious for the next 1.25 liters of it.
There you go.
I actually prefer Diet Coke, but that stuff's definitely not good for you anyway. None of them are.
Completed Wanderer of Evendim. New deed, Pilgrim of Evendim.
Stay a moment.
So, Egarther, I'm going to just be running some landscape stuff in Evendim. If you want to join me, you're more than welcome. That goes for anybody else who normally runs with us on Wednesdays. What is this game, by the way? Lord of the Rings Online. It's a MMORPG that's been out since 2007.
Would you do
Tell
something
this is
for me?
clearly Battlefield.
What's bad for you?
Stay a
No, I
moment.
said it's clearly Battlefield.
Oh,
Stay
okay.
a moment.
No, it's not.
Well, it's not Apex because I'm not swearing and pouting yet, so.
Yes. Good vibes only.
Exactly. Oh, I need to check. I think I might have finally finished my Addle class deed. Let's take a peek. Old man glasses activate. Class race epic. Burglarize. I've got a lot of burgling to do. I'm only at 48 of 250. Finish what you started. Footpad. Use your diversion skill successfully. Well, that'll come with burgling. 90 of 500, good lord. Finished what you started. Use critical hit chain finishing skills. 120 of 150, that's coming along. Hidden dagger. 226 of 300. Use your special stealth attacks. I use stealth attacks all the time. Leaf walker. Use your sneak skill. Mass confusion. I think that's Addle. There we go. So I'm not done with it. In fact, I'm only at 445 of 600. No time for games. That's a yellow line trait. Perplexing riddle. Quick wrist. Sidestep. Evade enemy attacks. That one's almost done. 213 of 250. Oh no, 1213 of 1250. Wow, that's a lot of evading. Strike from shadows, land critical blows with skills that benefit from blah blah blah. Trickster. Barely got that one off the ground. We'll have to do some more yellow line here. Good times. All right, well, I need to keep up the addling. That was the whole point of that exercise. Like many MMOs, GM Lucas, you can subscribe to the Lord of the Rings Online, but they do have a terrific free-to-play model. It is quite possible to play and enjoy the game without spending money if you're very patient. And that way, if you want to try the game out or you just don't have money to commit to a game, it gives you a chance to play and have fun before you have to pony up. Ooh, I burgled a halberd. And again, if you're playing Lord of the Rings Online and you have not played a burglar, you haven't really played Lord of the Rings Online. Highly recommend trying this class out. I know Nick was just telling me it's his favorite class. He loves playing burglar. Or I'm making that all up because Nick's never played a burglar.
Not past level 10.
Uh-oh, I can hear her coming. Mrs. M is stalking me. I think she smelled me open the hummus. Yes, dear. All right, Mrs. M would like to go to sleep now. Antler, quick, hide the snacks. Mrs. M's out to get that hummus exactly right. He was just really glad to see you. That wasn't really a halberd I grabbed. Anyway, I'm going to put Mrs. M to bed. I'll be right back, and I'll let y'all enjoy the view of that giant display check for the $7,500 we raised for Make-A-Wish. I'll be right back. Cheers, stream hype! And I'm back. Thank you for your patience, everybody. Good to see Dardanus is still alive. So Mrs. Mustafa wears a thing called a gait belt around her upper abdomen or lower thorax that just makes it easier to help her stand up and keep her from falling. And we're having a frequent conversation where I'll be trying to help her stand up out of her chair. And she'll be like, quit touching my boob. And I have to say, quit shoving your boob into my hand. So only a jury will decide which one of us is on the right side of that discussion someday. But anyway, we've got Mrs. Mustafa safely tucked in. And I didn't cop much of a feel, so it's all good. Elven leather shirt. It is found guilty. All sounds like a win.
Right back.
I failed to burgle. Failed to burgle again. Typically, you'll only successfully burgle about 1 in 3 tries. If Talarian were here, he could give you exact percentages. Alright, we're 12 of 12 on the tomb robbers. There's a brigand cache. Excuse me, cache. We're going to go clean out. I got caught trying to steal it. That is just a general loot box, isn't it? For some reason I have it in my head there's a boss back here I need to kill. Oathbreaker Commander, probably. Yep. He did not make it. Failed to burgle. You don't really have to kill him, though. I'll just leave him standing there. Although I think there's a Slayer deed for these clowns. And I don't think I need to kill Barghists. I'll kill some. Egarther says, I can join you shortly, but I'm fishing. Priorities. You're a good man, Egarther. 2 more class deeds to get done on your captain. No point in trying to sneak up on the undead. Why does it sound like somebody's shooting off fireworks? I didn't think September 29th was a particularly busy day for fireworks. Ooh, I've run out of Gondorian throwing boxes. Got my first trout a short time ago, already at 4 of 9 for the deed trophy. Awesome. That makes no sense, September 29th and fireworks. Hopefully it was just a gang shooting instead. I'd hate to think I'm going to have to listen to a lot more fireworks.
I've returned.
Welcome back, young man.
My dad and Linda are at her, I think, what was her 40th high school reunion tonight.
Wow.
And my dad's gonna be tired. He's usually in bed by now.
He doesn't have to work this weekend, does he?
No.
I don't usually dip the Cheez-Its, but I have some old leftover Cheez-Its. I don't know why I haven't been eating them. But I was like, I'd better mix in some Cheez-Its with the Wheat Thins or I'm never going to get these Cheez-Its gone.
I love Cheez-Its.
Eight of 10. Yeah, I might have been being a little facetious there. See a Thrathern. See us, Rathern. Words are hard. Happily enough, Omaha does have gang activity, just not the part of town where I live. Not too much anyway. Other than the mall / shooting gallery up the street. Which I still shop at because, you know, they got pretty good bargains at the pennies. Die, Oathbreaker scum. Okay, let's go turn in some quests. Ginger checking in. Hi, Ginger. Yeah, Yeah, that Troutmaster trophy's a beauty, too. I think that's a really fun one to start off with.
Greetings. What can I do for you? What do you need? What can I do for you?
Halls of
Could I speak with
Twilight.
you a moment?
We ride for Tinadur and for glory. Okay, that wasn't very Rohirric. I might be a little sleepy tonight.
Gotta get you some caffeine.
I wish I had a large soda or something. Just need to quit talking about it and start drinking it more, I guess. Mrs. M was like, "Who let you sleep?" when we got up this morning. I'm like, "Not you. You woke me up at 2:30 and at 6. Make a character that looks like Gilgalad. Hit my limit. 5 of 9 for the deed, 16 edible fish. Not a bad day for fishing. Hit your skill limit. Very good. By the way, what's the quickest way to the waterworks from the Chamber of the Crossroads in Moria? Well, I already knew what a Doranel's answer was, so yeah, there you go.
Hello?
Hello.
Does this thing work?
It does work.
I'm borrowing an extra mic from Soma.
Oh, okay. Well, hi, Ginger. How are you?
Oh, still kicking.
Good. Definitely beats the alternative.
Yeah, well, one of those things. We're hoping that this time next week we'll be loading the truck and moving.
That is fantastic. Man, I can vouch that getting everything packed up is way more work than you ever think it's going to be.
Try living with everything in boxes that you can't even get to.
Have you not seen what's behind me? I'm kind of there still now. I'm just in the new place with a bunch of boxes. I got Mrs. M's computer up and running, and the only thing I need is a 3.5 inch or 3.5 millimeter to 3.5 millimeter stereo jack cord to hook up my Bluetooth speaker to her PC. And I was digging through box after box after box. I know I've got 2 or 3 of them, and I can't find them. She's like, "Is my computer fixed yet?" And I'm like, "Yeah, you just can't use it." Sorry, what were you going to ask?
I was going to ask if you're sure you got them moved.
Yes.
So they're there somewhere.
They are here somewhere. I just got to keep digging.
But yeah, it's been an interesting summer.
Sounds like quite the ordeal.
Well, it's one of those things. We closed on the sale of the house that we had in April. And we've been living in tents and couch surfing all summer.
Man.
with everything in boxes stacked up in my son's shed.
That
Or-
is no way to live.
No.
Not biased opinion. Is this game actually good?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, the game has a very dedicated fan base. It's been around for 16 years. They're continuing to develop for it. They're continuing to add new content. I mean, it's going as strong now as it probably ever has. I think it's a terrific game. And if you're a Tolkien fan at all, GM Lucas, there's parts of this game that are a better representation of Middle Earth than even the movies were. Mordor is fantastically represented. Edoras, the capital of Rohan, the Mediceld, the mead hall in Rohan, is a fantastic set piece. The city of Dol Amrith, most of Gondor, I mean, Fangorn Forest, everything's just brilliantly depicted. And the developers have taken something that might only be mentioned in a sentence or two anecdotally and fleshed it out. There's a lot of original storyline and original content that intermingles with the book and movie plots.
Greetings.
They basically follow what's in the books.
Yeah.
Yes.
Stay a moment.
Well, no, Numenor is a sunken place. It's not around anymore, so we have Numenorians,
What can I do for you?
but the actual place of Numenor was sunk.
Yeah,
Yes, we have
that
Moria.
That was sunk in the Second Age.
Yes. It was gone a long time ago. But
And
yes,
the game,
Moria is in.
Yeah, I was just going to mention the game takes place at the end of the Third Age, beginning of the Fourth Age. But Moria is, man, you want to talk about a set piece in Middle Earth. The Mines of Moria expansion is still one of the greatest achievements in MMORPG history. It's a huge zone with multiple regions, with tons and tons of content, and at the same time, it's all one great big underground dungeon complex. It's fantastic. Yeah, Moria is terrific. Really, really well done.
Now, sometimes they play tricks and they do flashbacks. Like you do get an extended flashback of Mordor in the Second Age, but they are limited somewhat by their license. They can't borrow anything from the Silmarillion, for instance, or other works. So there's a limit to how much they can do that kind of thing.
Can you quick travel to places? You definitely can. I don't have a lot of travel points at the moment because I have a fairly low level character, and burglars don't have tons of travel points.
Wouldn't it be nice if you had a hunter friend?
Well, or I could log into a higher level character and just pop around and show all of the different content, but
Or
that
you
would
could do
slow
a
down
bucket.
my
You
My
could do
leveling.
a bucket and have a hunter
pocket
multi-boxing.
hunter. Yeah.
Taxi, your own personal taxi.
Was I going somewhere? Now I'm blanking on what quests I just picked up. I got sidetracked with chat, which is okay. Rivendell, Barakan's camp. Talk to Orkwall. Oh, okay. I left town too soon. They're going to vector me to Ostfarad. Heading back to camp.
Yeah, Orkalwi is the one that's at Tinudur that ultimately leads you on that really, really, really long quest chain.
Yeah, I was at the point where I have to go pop back and forth between the two guys that are 10 feet apart because, you know, they can't just talk amongst themselves.
Yeah, GM, the reason I brought up hunters is that hunters have skills to be able to port not only themselves, but also other members of their fellowship. So they often get used as taxis.
What can I do for you?
Hey, he's right over there. Go talk to him
What you
yourself.
need?
Okay, now I go to Osferod.
Did you read the storyline there, Ed?
Yeah, a long time ago.
Once
The
upon-
Rangers are afraid that that poor guy is a spy.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't want to talk to him directly.
Well, they could go up to him and go, "Hey, are you a spy?" And use their special
Yeah, but-
Ranger Jedi powers to determine if they're lying.
Yeah. No, this isn't southeast of Rohan. It's
Here we go.
north of Bree, actually.
Well, what I can do, yeah, let's pop up the map because I love showing off the map. It's mind-blowing how huge the game world is. So I'm in a part of the world called Eriador. This is a region called Evendim where there's a giant lake in the middle and there's all kinds of stuff surrounding the lake. Yep. And this is Eriador, and that whole area I just showed you is right here. And the other regions, there's the Yonder Shire, the Shire, Ered Luin,
Yeah.
Forakel to the north, Angmar to the northeast, the North Downs, Bree Land, the Lone Lands, Swanfleet and Cardalin, Enidwaith, Dunland, Orthanc or Isengard, the Mines of Moria, the entrance is over here in Aragian. You've got the Trollshaws, the Ettenmoors, the Misty Mountains, and that's all in Eriador, right? So if we right click again, that's Eriador. So Linden hasn't been added to the game yet. I don't know if there's any plans to do that. Rohan is here. Gondor is here. You've got the Wastelands and Thilian. They're all part of Gondor. And then you've got Mordor over here. So Mordor itself includes 5 sub-regions at the moment. I think there was some talk of adding more. Lithlad and Nirn have not been added to the game yet. But Mount Doom is in the game, the Plateau of Gorgoroth. Barad-dûr, you can actually ride right up to Sauron's former stronghold. They've also added Minas Morgul, which is a sub-region now. A lot of questing, a lot of things to do and explore there. Well, let's go back to there because it showed North of Thilian, the Wastelands. I mean, these are all regions of the game. Zinger and I like to go to North of Thilian and pick flowers together. It's kind of a, date night thing that we do.
No,
Yeah, let
Rune is not in
me
game.
let me give you a permit here, Sios. Okay, you got 3 minutes to post a link. And if you post a link to Brazzers, I'm probably going to be in trouble. But hey, let's live on the edge, right? Is Nirn what used to be Southlands?
No,
Go ahead.
Rune is her on the far east side, kind of just above Mordor.
It's actually below Mordor. Where's
Nirn
Mount
or
Doom?
Rune?
Nirn.
No, he's asking about Rune. Rune.
No. No,
Oh.
he typed Nirn.
Okay.
Adornell said Rune.
Yeah, Nirn is part of the Mordor.
But not added
Yeah.
in game yet.
No, not in game yet.
So, we talked about the Mines of Moria and what an achievement they are. Let me see if I can get us over there. Let's go to Eriador. Let's go to Novian. We've got Lothlorien, the Golden Wood, Moria. So, yeah, there's, what do we got there? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 regions in the Mines of Moria. It's
And
spectacular.
multiple levels on half of them.
Yeah, it does look a little funny, Mr. Christoph. Oh, Rune was asked about earlier. Okay. Gantaran says, so much content since last I played properly about 4 years
Hello?
ago. Hi, Antler. What's up?
I'm doing good.
Good.
GM, if you're wondering, it's your question as to the Southland, and no, I don't know how many here watched Rings of Power, and I hate trying to compare this to that. But toward the end of the finale of Rings of Power, Mordor actually did used to be the Southland before it got blown up, essentially.
Okay. So I see Rune above Mordor, and Nirn is just below. Well, it's part of Mordor and just below the part of Mordor that's in game. The next expansion that's coming out this fall is Umbar,
Yes, we're going to Umbar this fall.
and that's
Gonna go fight Corsairs.
south of Gondor.
Southeast or southwest of Gondor.
And I just YOLO'd right off my map.
Stop YOLOing, Ed.
Sorry. Is it, I see Harad, I don't see Umbar.
It's not really shown there.
Okay.
It's
It
you
could
see
be
those
a-
little dots out there in the middle of the water area there by
Yeah.
Gondor. That it's right below that in that area there is where they're putting the Umbar.
All right, well, there you go.
At least that's my understanding.
There's villages and settlements all over Mordor. I know the Udun footholds, there's a lot of structure and industry and activity.
And bear in mind, though, that when you go to Mordor, you're going, for the most part, you're going to Mordor after Sauron has fallen, other than that one flashback area that I was talking about earlier. But,
Spoiler alert.
mostly, well, flashback, can a flashback be a spoiler?
No, the fact that Sauron is defeated. He might only be up to the
yeah.
2 towers.
That's true. Read faster.
So, all right, I'm going to get on with the question here. These are all good questions, and if chat, you guys want to talk amongst yourselves about any of these questions, yeah, I have no idea if they're going to add Nirn or when they're going to add Nirn, but it's a huge game world, and the game's a lot of fun. I think what it does better than most of the other MMOs is storytelling. Ginger was kind of chiding me for not reading the text. And not my first time through Evendim, so I'm just kind of bebopping around. The difference is it's a very well fleshed out game world. It doesn't feel like just a bunch of leveling zones that are pasted together.
I thought you were going to ask for it.
I am. I have to
Just
stop
the
and
long way, right?
get the ore first. Yeah, I'm heading up the hill. It's right there.
No swift travel, remember.
I'm a burglar. Do you want me to actually ride past gold? I have to stop and pick it up.
That's
the hell is
not
I prattling on
Osferad
about?
that you're looking at.
Well, what am I riding towards? That's the goblins. Ostfarad is up here, isn't it?
No,
I'm
it's the
riding
other
towards it.
direction.
No.
It's the other direction. It's on the hillside on the other side.
This is Ostfarad. Oh, no, you're right. I rode to one of the settlements. Okay. This is one of the Twilight Estates. Well, I don't
Yeah,
remember
that's-
where I was when I started showing off the map. That was part of the problem. Okay. I just knew if I rode uphill I'd get there, and I wasn't wrong. I'm just not there yet.
And now you got a bunch of tomb robbers shooting at you.
That's alright. I'm a burglar. Let's say fall off of this hill.
So, which quest are you going after?
I'm just riding to Ostfarad. I got vectored
Talk
there
to
from...
Basil Gummidge?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds about right.
I'm collecting pottery, but we can sync up shortly.
Okay, no hurry. I mean, in Rings of Power, what area of Mordor was Bronwyn from? Okay, great question. Never seen an episode, no clue. Anybody who watches
Mordor.
Rings of Power want to fill in? Thank you.
Okay, you're getting off away from Osphorod again.
No,
The
this is the
village
road up to
was-
town.
The village was called Hordern in what used to be in what is going to be west central Mordor. It was essentially burned down after basically the first eruption of Mount Doom in the Second Age.
Well, I'm gonna run off and do other things.
I
like
can't
maybe
blame you.
take a nap.
My
Huh?
lack of focus is frustrating you. I can sense it.
Part of that is I'm overtired. It's hard
Okay.
to sleep on a little love seat, even when I'm only 5'2".
That's got to be rough. Well, best of luck, and hopefully you guys actually get into some real digs here in the near future.
Yeah, well, it looks like we're going to Mississippi instead of Kentucky now.
Okay.
So,
Have a change.
yeah. But the Kentucky place was just one problem after another. We were looking at maybe getting actually a closing date next year.
Wow.
And I'm not talking after the 1st. I'm talking this time next year.
Holy crap.
But
All right. Well, I'm rooting for you guys to get settled, Ginger. Thanks for popping in, and say hi to Soma. And hopefully you guys land comfortably in Mississippi.
well, I'm hoping. One of those things. Macomb looks like a nice little town, so we should be okay if we can get there.
We have a good friend whose wife was one of Mrs. M's bridesmaids, and he's from Mississippi. And it's funny because he grew up his whole life a Ole Miss fan, but he actually went to Mississippi State, so he roots against his own alma mater every year because that's not his team.
Anyway, I'm gonna head out from here.
All right,
Probably
take care,
take a
Ginger.
nap again. And we'll talk to y'all later.
GM Lucas is 6'3.5". A love seat's not enough either. I don't blame you. Is everyone speaking streaming? Everybody I'm shouting out streams. If you stream and I haven't shouted you out, let me know. I always like to recognize other Lord of the Rings online streamers. It's a really good, tight-knit community here on Twitch. We all like to support each other, help each other out if we can. And I love shouting out other Lotro streamers. The channel that we're on right now, Lotro Stream, is the developer's official channel here on Twitch, Standing Stone Games. I'm just a guest streamer. I don't work for them. But none of them watch on Friday nights, and they don't know what an awful streamer I am, so they let me hang out and play on their channel, which is very generous.
Okay, I'm in Ostfarod if you want to join up. I'm picking up quests and bounties and things.
Me too!
It's a sorry day. I don't know if you can help me.
I was like, oh, I hope I run into him so I can send him an invite. And then I'm like, why don't you just use the allegiance panel. Looks like Forbin Kid's on. We'll invite him. It looks like Freelancer's on. We can invite him. Gantran asks, what server are you on tonight? Tonight I am playing on Gladden. We have a regular Wednesday night group that plays together, and I need to get this character from 38th to 40th. So, what do we got
Yeah,
here? This is here.
We're trying to get ready and do the
Cool.
angle, aren't we?
Actually, the Numinous instances.
Okay.
But we can do the angle too. I think that's coming up next. That's like level 45, I'm told.
It's 40 to 45.
Okay. I'm out of quest slots, so let me see what I can kick. I've got 2
Really?
Arid Luin quests still.
Yeah, this particular part, when you first get to Us Road, is a real quest log cruncher.
I should be audible now. This Forbin Kid.
Yeah, hi Forbin. You are audible indeed.
What?
And I know I can cancel my Shire quest because I finished the meta.
I do not ask much of you.
Do you want me to track Boar?
Yeah. That's like the easiest quest in Middle Earth.
I'm not seeing any.
That's because there are none. You just start it and it goes on a timer, and then you get notification that you completed the quest.
True objective is not even for 30 minutes.
I'm ready for Halloween.
Good deal.
Oh, the wanted posters.
Yeah.
There are 5 of them.
What do you need?
My quest log is crying for mercy.
Right?
There is no mercy from Ed. Either from his quest log or his inventory.
This is intolerable.
Five bounties?
Yeah, I feel like
Andy
I'm still
Eden.
missing one.
Andy Eden, Bill Tripper, Harry Hinchcliffe, and Thulk. What's the fifth one?
Woe to me.
Let me check my bounties. I've got Andy, Bill, Harry, and Thauk. I'm in the same boat you are. I don't think you get the fifth one until you come back and turn those in.
Could be.
Or I'm wrong, one of the two.
I think I have enough quests to reach 140.
Yeah, there's a couple of them around here. Shall we go get the bounty that's in the goblin hideout first?
Yeah, it's the closest one.
It's Andy.
Anybody want to join us?
I'm on the other side of the lake right now.
Ooh, I burgled. A crossbow of the rising moon. We were here on an earlier quest line.
Yeah, Twilight Days.
Ooh, I burgled a leather shirt from him before we killed him. Literally stripped the shirt off his back. There is a goblin slayer deed, and there aren't that many goblins in Evendim, so it would behoove us to clear out this place.
Oh, you want to do that, or do you want to swing around and start doing branches and elk and stuff, bears and things like that?
Did we get those quests?
Yeah. Logs for the fire, hides for blankets, and meat for the spit.
Alright, let's go get that done. I don't think I have the quest. Not getting any meat for the spit. Can you share it with me?
Sure. Did you, after you picked up the bounties, did you talk to the respective people and advance it?
Yes.
Okay. Gardenissa has meat for the spit underway.
Okay.
Okay, so the elks that we're killing here might not be the right ones.
All right.
Yeah,
Well, let's
we
go
have to-
kill
we have-
bears and gather branches.
Yeah, we have to go a little north. I hate it when it's so specific. It's like, not these elks, those elks.
Yeah, I do have the bear quests.
It's like they've got some sort of snooty elk connoisseur. It's like, I can tell from the rancid taste that these are from the south of Ostboro.
Elk is actually fantastic and is considered probably the finest red meat in the world.
Should probably be done with the bears.
Yeah, I'm good on bears. I don't see any branches glowing though. Why are we not hip deep in branches?
They're up here. They're up north and a little
Okay.
east.
Alright, I'll blame Forbin Kid for leading me astray. Dang it, Forbin Kid.
At least I didn't lead you up the hill.
That's true.
There is a roving threat that spawns near here, so just be on the lookout.
We should be able to take him. And welcome, Freelancer. Ponton checking in. Hello, Ponton Finberry. It's good being a burglar. I could have to fight every bear in the forest, or I can just go into stealth. There's a dry log.
Let me see if I can find where these elk are that we need. Somebody's killing them. And we
Anybody
also
else
need
getting
two-
credit for the dry logs I'm picking up, or do we all have to pick them up individually?
I have to pick them up.
Oof, that's too bad. Okay,
But
good
they
on
stay
dry
on.
logs.
Yeah, I'm good too.
They don't disappear when I pick them up.
No, they're there.
Good. Ooh, I burgled a longsword. And I know she wasn't just glad to see me because it was a female.
Oh, 5 of 10.
I'll check under this iron deposit for any hidden burglars. Oh, here's the roving threat.
Here's the
Angry
100,
marksman, yeah. Yeah, we don't want to tangle with those guys. That would be bad mojo. Although I could take a shot at them and then just hide in plain sight and watch them run over Forbin Kid.
The perks of being a burglar.
Yes.
Hey, I have, what do I, Hobbit Silence. And Hobbit Stealth.
Nice.
I don't believe that. Hobbits never shut up.
Eating a fruit bar popsicle, strawberry, lemon, and raspberry. That does sound good. Yeah, those frozen fruit juice bars are amazing.
So the RT was what? What species?
Angmarine.
Human?
Human, yeah.
Let me see if I can put that on the tracker if they're close enough so that we can avoid them. No, not close enough.
Make sure you go up into the north corner of this area for one of your bounties.
Yep.
Harry Hinchcliffe.
Henry
On the way to
Hinchcliffe.
the Forakel.
Henry. Here.
Yeah, it's before you start that pass.
I will eliminate him with ninja-like stealth and precision.
Want me to set him on fire for you?
Only after he's dead.
Oh, was it one time you were hunting trolls and Bacchus lit him on fire before you could burgle them?
Yeah. Yeah, playing a burglar while Bacchus is playing a hunter is usually a frustrating combination.
Somebody with less self-control.
Yeah. I failed to burgle. He did not make it. Perfect. As long as we're here, does anybody else want to go grab the stable master to that first town in Forakel?
Sure.
Sure, sounds good.
Alright, it's a bit of a long ride.
Actually, I already have it. Is there a campfire up there?
I don't know.
In Kappa Cody, I think there is.
All right. Well, let me. You guys make your way up there, and I'll see if I can arrange something.
Okay. Gantran says, have you played on Paths of Valor? I have not.
Unfortunately, I'm not seeing a campfire there
Okay.
on the map. Otherwise, what I was going to do is set my campfire there and then come down and meet you. But looks like there isn't one there.
Alright, just you guys need to keep in mind that they'd spend a lot of time trapping the ore nodes in Forakel. So if you run across any ancient iron or silver, leave them alone and I can check them for traps.
Yeah, but feel free to harvest as many wood nodes as you can find.
Exactly. Which is the funniest thing because the whole zone is just covered with trees.
Yeah, I asked Scenario about that one time. I wasn't very satisfied with the answer.
Well, I get that they would pick up all of the spare wood, but that seems unnecessary. I mean, you can even get Ilex wood inside of dungeons. How does that make any sense?
Someone brings it in for the fireplace.
So why can't you just find nodes of wood that are stacked up here? All the wood pies in Moria.
I don't know about you guys, but there's no way in hell I can accept any of these quests right now.
Yeah, wouldn't want to even if I could. But we can all gather around the task board, and when we're all here, Garther can port us back to Tinadur.
We all,
My quest
all
log.
here?
Hang on. My quest log is 32 of 61. So
Nice.
61? Holy
Yeah.
moly.
deeds, buddy, deeds.
That's that highway that Bob Dylan was always singing about. And for some reason, it looks like I missed the stable master in Ostfarad.
Ouch.
Huh.
Heading back there now.
You know the only people that catch every lyric at a Bob Dylan concert?
I don't know. Not even Bob Dylan does that.
The deaf.
Do you even want me to answer that question?
Because the
I'm a
interpreter's
huge-
reading a lyric sheet.
Yeah, I'm a huge Dylan fan and have a bunch of his stuff and really enjoy his music. But I saw him live in concert at the old Pershing Auditorium in Lincoln, Nebraska once, and he was about 8 minutes into Like a Rolling Stone before I could even figure out what the hell song they were playing.
Wow.
Kind of like the Velvet Revolver concert.
Probably. It was kind of cool. I don't know if you remember G.E. Smith from. He was the Saturday Night Live band leader for a long time. He was on tour with Dylan, him and his band. Dylan's a little bit like Chuck Berry. He doesn't really have a band of his own, so he'll just team up with people and go on the road. That might be how I missed the Stable Master. No, that's weird. I hit the Stable Master, but when we were in Kylie Coda, the Stable Master back to here was unavailable. He was greened out. I don't know why.
Isn't it? Could I take a moment of your time?
Oh, I just broke my character's leg 6 times, and it turns out I jumped down too far.
Okay, which bounty do we want to get next?
Let me do one last search for boars because it's about to run out. Nope.
Oh, you know what? It probably failed you that quest when you left even to...
Oh, it's level locked. No, I just got it and completed it.
Yeah, mine's still counting down.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I guess the ride to Kappa Cody doesn't count again.
And Zinger says the stable in Forakel was level locked. It has to be level 40 to use it. Okay.
Ah, okay.
Mystery solved. Thank you, Zinger.
You know what? We're going to end up having to go up to that area again, near the border to Foreshell.
Mm-hmm.
I would recommend, or I would suggest, that we go and do goblins and wargs and grab the satchel. And I think we also have a quest for Jay Grimshaw up there.
Mm-hmm.
That's all in the same direction, more or less.
Okay. I'm heading to that Twilight Estate. I think there's another bounty right at the top of this hill I'm by. We're just like in the Old West. We're out here bounty hunting on horseback.
Bill Tripper, that's the one you're going after?
Could be. Sure, we'll go with that. Not to be confused with Day Tripper. Than, thank you also for asking that question. You would also be correct. And Thayan says, good evening or morning here, all. Garther, what time zone are you in?
Eastern.
And Antler and Freelancer and I are all Central time zone. SKDX Killer, who was in here chatting earlier, is Eastern time zone. So for everybody who's actually speaking in voice chat, it is still evening.
I could get all uppity and say server time. Does make the math easier. What, you're burgling these?
No, not all of them. Plus, I'm out of pack space, so I can't really burgle. I need the vendor. Where's our bounty target? Is that him walking around?
Yeah, he's
that's
on
him.
the other side of the pool.
Alright, let's murder him. I'll stealth him.
Oops.
Or I won't. Or I'll just watch you shoot him to death. That works
It
too.
was already in the middle of my induction when you said that.
Okay, Bacchus, I understand. Thanks, Bacchus.
Well, see, it kind of fits. He's Australian and I grew up in New Zealand, so we're close.
Well, there you go. And you did it to that guy, too. Now, let me see if I can sneak up on this iron deposit without you shooting it.
Don't worry, I have... Oh, actually, I do have the prospector profession, but only at apprentice, so you're safe.
Well, Egarthar Gantaran says, Kia ora, fellow Kiwi. Ginger says, do you have the traveling vendor skill the Bergs get? Ooh, that's a good call. Contact the peddler.
True.
I think I have to be by a campfire, though.
Can it be a campfire that I create?
I don't know. Or I could just
Or
head to
does it have-
town.
Well, you know, I actually don't know that. I'm not that experienced as a hunter, but yeah, I'm going to make... Where are you?
Jumping off a cliff because I've got safe fall.
Okay.
Jealous? Thought so. I'm riding to Ostvarad to vendor.
Okay. But it would be an interesting experiment. I
would be.
create a fire and then see if you can grab a peddler.
Alright, well, I'll stop and fight this wolf and we can see. I'm over by the first marker for the treasure hunt.
You mean the last marker for the treasure hunt?
Yep. The first shall be last.
Surely must be.
Don't call me Shirley. I always like these bounty quests here because in the end you yourself become wanted and have a poster. That's super fun. Gantran says, it looks like I might need to check out Cardalin and Swanfleet when I eventually level this character. Yeah, there's lots of new areas. We were talking about going into the Angle. There's the Yondershire. They've basically got a whole new leveling path up to about 50. You can go to Moria and not have touched any of the usual zones, which is pretty impressive. Dang it, now I'm sitting here with hummus and I ran out of crackers. That's probably a good thing. I'll put the hummus away.
You got fingers.
I know. That's why I want to put the hummus away. What'd you do last night? Oh, I watched Big Ed Mustafa eat hummus with his bare hands like some kind of animal or zombie. Plus, I've still got my spicy pepperoni stick. It's not a euphemism, it's actually a spicy pepperoni stick. Did I name all of the new zones? Cardolan, Swanfleet, Yondershire, Angle. Anything else?
Wildwood.
Wildwood, there you go. I thought I was missing something. Thank you. What level is Wildwood? Wildwood?
45 to 50.
Okay. I'm waiting by the stone marker and nobody else is here. Should I go on to Ostvarad?
Oh, I thought you were going to Ostvarad.
Well, everybody's like, stop, try it where you're at. So I stopped and said, I'm at the stone marker. All right, I'll just go to Ostvarad. That's fine.
Alright, I'm putting a campfire right next to the stable master.
It'll probably burn out before I get there.
No, it's a 3-minute duration.
Okay.
Stable master doesn't seem to notice that his legs are on fire.
I see some new boat locations in Evendim as well. I think they did add a bunch of boat locations some time ago.
Those are for the Wildwood.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're connected to Trader's Wharf in Wildwood and Buckland.
Thank you. Peddler. 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 Nope.
Okay, so it's got to be a native fire, not an artificially created fire. Okay,
Apparently.
good to know.
Or it could be blocked because we're in town.
Maybe.
What is this world coming to? What is this world coming to?
Why are you bothering me? This is intolerable.
Well, I just hope I hit level 40. I feel like I'm letting Bria down. She's been waiting to do the Numinous instances for a month. It's like, sorry, Ed's level 35. Sorry, Ed's level 36. Sorry, Ed's level 37. Of course, as far as that goes,
Greetings. can I be of service?
Delving might possibly be possible by a bug. I remember one time I went from Estelden to Breland doing a certain quest. I crashed Breetown, logged back in at Estelden, had to do the quest all over for some strange reason. Well, that's weird. Oh, de-leveling might be possible.
Yeah, it's pretty rare for them to roll it back like that, I think. Last time I remember, wasn't it the satchel gate? When all the RK satchels disappeared?
Yeah, I'm on my main account tonight, Thayan. This is my original beta account from was it almost 17 years ago now. But all my accounts are free to play. And GM Lucas, yes, WASD to move. Keyboard and mouse, same as most other MMOs. Thanks everybody for paying attention to chat while I'm busy locked onto my inventory management here. Alright, I've got an open pack slot. Let's go wreck the place.
Open pack slot, good to go.
Sorry, Dave.
Do it!
New deed, kindred with the Wardens of Enuminus. I must have just finished Ally. I did.
It's a sorry day. Woe to me.
Okay, we've got to go get that bounty and that satchel.
What can I
Yep.
do for you?
A whole bunch of stuff
Greetings.
on this route up here. Tomb
Greetings.
robbers, then goblins.
Could I speak with you?
Got to go
a
up to that Arch there to fork kill again and kill that one guy. And then Borg's Satchel and Gade Grimshaw. A spy from the heights. Oh, you guys don't have that, huh?
I'm rarely awake to catch my streams live too, Thayan. You're in good company.
May I speak with you?
And a shout out to everybody who's watching the replay on YouTube later. Last week we still had almost 300 viewers. I did No Place for Spoiled Pies 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I thought that would probably kill the YouTube replay, but I think almost 300 people watched that, which was pretty amazing. It's like, wow, Big Ed's delivering spoiled pies.
I don't know if you can help me.
There we go. I knew Spring Standish had a quest for me eventually. I was surprised it hadn't popped
Stay
up
a
yet.
moment.
I'll not be ignored.
Were they American Pie spoilers? Yes.
Stay and hear me out.
Alright, as far as I know, I got everything picked up. Or they had autoplay going on Lotro Streams YouTube, all good either way. Zinger's got a point. Just because there was almost 300 replays doesn't mean anybody actually watched.
Now, should we join up with you?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I think you're heading west.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the Tomb Raiders we need are east. But we could circle around the other way if you want. Actually, these ones might count too.
I just got credit for defeating a veteran tomb robber.
Okay. I've never done it on this side. That's all.
Well, I got credit for that one. Whoever killed one.
Alright.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm looking at the map. Either side works, I guess. And if you see wargs, those two. And we need bears.
I'll try to sneak up on these tomb robbers before a hunter comes along and shoots them.
Hunters are courteous and polite.
Yeah, they are. There, somebody killed a bear. I'm looking at Jade Grimshaw if anybody wants to join me.
Yeah, I had that one.
Good deal. I might not have. I don't know. I got credit for it. That's okay. I know where to find them. If it's on official Lotro YouTube, I'll bet people just click away because new video before realizing what it is, or they're actually watching. Come on, guys. It's possible that 1 or 2 people watched it not by accident.
Ed is one of the most bestest streamers in the world.
I don't know about that. That's not what I meant to do.
By the way, Ed, the game's on at 2:30 on Fox tomorrow.
You really want to watch Michigan destroy the Huskers?
Oh, it's Michigan?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to lose. I mean, Michigan looked a little shaky last weekend for a while there, but they're still a really solid team.
Adornell says, I know I watch the videos on YouTube because I don't always catch the Lotro streams. Could just be a couple of people I know watching them over and over so they can try to clip things to try to get me in trouble. This is what Ed said last Friday night.
Do we need any more awards?
I think I'm good. I think I need bears and tomb robbers.
Well, you can get bears on your way back toward Great Jabe Grimshaw.
Perfect.
Oh, Satchel's up here somewhere.
Yep.
Almost missed it.
Well, I guess I can let my archer go. Why is the satchel? Oh, there it is. Satchel of relics. Okay. Apparently it doesn't reappear right away or stay lit. Did you get it, Forbin Kid?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Yeah, that thing can be kind of hidden in the weeds unless you're in the right direction from it.
Nice fellowship maneuver. All right, there's our warg.
Everybody got their goblins?
Oh, I'm still a few short.
Right.
10 or 12. 11.
Well, and again, it doesn't hurt to kill a couple extra. There is a Slayer deed after all.
There's a task board.
I wonder why I didn't have Jabe.
That's a different quest chain.
Okay.
That one's out. Starts out in
Continue to
Rivendell.
Jabe Grimshaw? No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
I don't think so.
All right, I just went through it the other day.
Did you really? I don't recall that at all.
I'm waiting to do him. The other day, Thursday night, I went out to Rivendell and did the preparatories for it.
Yeah,
You go
it
back
might
and forth
be.
from Elrond to Aragorn to Elrond to Aragorn, and then you go to Calenglad, and then he sends you to go kill Jabe Grimshaw.
Okay.
Right, yeah. Loyalty's trust or something like that. Right? Loyalty's proof. That may actually start in Rivendell.
Okay. Yeah, I just don't recall that at all.
Where you go to the Forge Master and not the Forge Master, but the weapon crafter.
So
wanna go
really,
to Rivendell?
what you guys are telling me is the only way anybody would ever watch a YouTube replay of my stream is if they're completely invalid and their caretakers forget to turn off their YouTube and leave the room? So that does make sense. Actually, one of my favorite things to do is if Mrs. M falls asleep in front of the TV, I'll go out in the living room occasionally and throw one of my replays up on the TV. So when she wakes up, I'm on the TV and she's going, "Why do I hear your voice?" I don't know, honey.
So now we just need some Tomb Raiders.
Exactly, Mr. Christoph. Yeah, we can catch Tomb Raiders on the way back. I don't think there's a Slayer deed for wargs out here, so...
Where are you guys at?
In Evendim,
You told him?
it's Middle Earth. Ooh, new deed, Slayer of Evendim. I wonder what I finished slaying.
Probably tomb robbers.
Probably.
Looks like the only Slayer deeds in Evendim are Garudon, Brutes from the north. No, I think that's something else.
Brutes from the north is trolls in Anuminous.
Okay, and then you
That
got
actually
giant-
takes some work to finish.
You got giants, goblins, invaders from Angmar, Kergrim. You got the those little those light things?
The Limration.
Limration. And then you got salamanders, spirits aiding Angmar, and then Tomb Defender.
I failed to burgle. Filled with guilt and shame.
2/3 of the time.
The dead and the candles are easy done.
Yeah, there's an infinite spawn in one of the instances, but you gotta watch out for the reflect.
There appears to be a Henderville shortage in Harold Lewin. I think it'd be easy to find 12 of them. Well,
if you click on that cave, then it actually spawns a number of them.
First time when you're doing a quest.
Yeah.
You need more after that. Gotta wait around.
and it looks like I need 2 more scouting Tomb Raiders. I don't need any more veterans.
There's one on the tracker. It's a little far away, though.
Can I see it?
This direction.
Gantaran says, I found more birds in my fireplace today than I have in Harold Lewin. Well, that is unfortunate.
And a few dower hands, too.
In Gantaran's fireplace?
Yeah.
There's a scouting Tomb Raider. Feckla's checking in. Hello, Feckla's. How have you been?
Holy smoke.
Recovering former Stream Team member. Good to see ya. Last seen playing Lotro. Good on ya.
Monster warship. Man, could we use her.
I can't imagine she wants to slum it with a bunch of yahoos like us.
Well, you know.
Now, she's played Rocket League with us.
That's true. That's definitely Gantaran's cup of tea. He is amazing at Rocket League.
Yeah. Lightweight.
Yeah, just finished a stream. Awesome. I may have to double check Feckless and make sure that Twitch didn't unsubscribe me from your channel. I don't think I've seen you pop up on my list anytime recently. In fact, I think I was asking somebody about you a few weeks ago. Anybody seen Feckless? I'm trying to catch up on stuff, so going through all the Before the Storm stuff. Okay, cool.
Don't forget we have to kill this guy up here.
At Forge Shell entrance?
Yeah. If we all go up there, then I can port us back to Stinuter. After we're done.
No, I'm still following Feckless. Everything looks good. I just must not be paying attention. Actually, with as busy as I've been, I haven't had a lot of browsing time on Twitch. I'm either streaming or busy doing something else, so that might just be me not paying attention, Feckless.
I don't know, because I'm following her too, and I haven't pop up. I haven't got a notification of.
Okay. Well, I was AFK from things because I moved house. Okay. Good. I just want to make sure it wasn't just me missing you.
Yeah, it looks like we might have to wait for a respawn.
Oh, this is intolerable. How do you do?
Robin Dunkley doesn't have anything for me. Spring Standish I can't turn in
He
yet.
will later.
Okay.
Why are you bothering me?
Yeah, I just feel like I'm missing something. It's okay. We'll turn in what we got so I can narrow my list.
Can't you leave me to my misery?
Okay, anybody want to port to Tinuter?
Can't you leave me to my misery?
Of you
I'm
guys that are here?
I'll take one.
I'm sorry. Did you
Now,
need
did we get the
something?
guy that spawns here, or?
I got credit for it. Do you still need it?
I guess not. I can always pick it up.
How can I be of service? Greetings. Could I speak with you a moment?
Talk to Elliot Bancraft.
Stay a moment.
Read the poster.
What can I do for you?
All right.
Basil Gummidge hired adventurers.
Bria, wait, is that Ed actually catching up? I said earlier, Bria, that I felt bad like I needed to level up because you've been waiting to run the Innuminous instances for a month. So yes, I'm especially trying to catch up and especially for you. To be honest, it makes change to see Ed doing quests. I normally get on and he's doing the thing I hate doing in the game. And everybody yielded.
What do you need?
Yeah, I mostly prefer to just do tier 12 delvings now. That's pretty much my jam.
Yeah, this one's solo. We're gonna break apart and reform.
Mm-hmm. Like in sync. Or the Bengals.
What quest are we doing solo?
The
It's
bounty
the last
hunter.
bounty.
Harry Inchcliffe.
No, that's the one that's up.
Oh, that's
that.
up north.
Once you do all 4, or at some point in the quest progression, you go to the sparring circle and do that one. With a name like Cuthbert Sprunt, I'd probably turn to crime as well.
What do you need?
The tomb robber captain and his cronies currently hold the road near the gate. Okay, so he's right by one of the bounties. We killed him earlier. We ride for the captain and to kneel. Thayan asks, how are people finding the extra difficulty settings now they are live? I do have one character that I upped the difficulty level on. I kind of found it interesting. I haven't played very far though. I'm sure it'll eventually enrage me and I'll be filled with regret.
Yeah, Red Baron and some other folks. We tried to do King's Gondor at Heroic.
Mm-hmm.
Got our butts kicked and said, how about we just do Fearless? Although it appears that the healing puddles, the green puddles, have been removed. No one can report seeing them for weeks.
Well, to quote
At least
Matthew
there's that.
McConaughey, all right, all right, all right.
All right, folks, I'm gonna head off to bed.
All right, Antler, thank you for your dynamic contributions to this evening's stream. Have a lovely weekend, and I'm sure we'll be talking to you again soon.
Hopefully, if my work doesn't cause me to pass out first.
How long ago did they add the new difficulties? Landscape difficulty scaling is fairly recent. That just got added a month or two ago.
Well,
About 2 months.
it's
2.5.
been on legendary servers since 2021, but it's been extended to regular servers since update 36, I think.
And how many legendary servers are around right now?
Just one.
There you go. Shadowfax? No. Treebeard.
It was, yeah, Treebeard. Shadowfax closed at the end of August, I think. Oh, no, actually it was before that. What was I going to say? Yeah, Shadowfax had landscape difficulty as well. Although I never used her on that server.
I'm going to use my precision ninja-like skills to kill the captain.
I can give you a ride back to Tinuter if you want.
Yeah, I'll get us followed up.
Okay.
Normally I'd be hesitant to accept that ride, but my parents told me strangers have the best candy. Gipio checking in. Hi, Gipio. So I mentioned to Mrs. Mustafa that people are asking when she's going to be doing her stream. They were hoping it was this weekend. And she's like, no. And I'm like, why not? And she didn't have an answer, so maybe I can talk her into it. Ginger's off to bed. Have fun. Ginger, have a great night. I have completed all the rest of my punishment streams. I've done 5 hours of sailing the USS Omaha. I've done 10 hours of playing Mad Maggie on Apex Legends. And I played and streamed Overwatch 2. That lasted about 90 minutes. I wanted to quit after 30, but I stuck it out. And I regretted it. That's 90 minutes of my life I'll never get back. If you enjoy playing Overwatch 2 and like the game, that is your prerogative. Please seek therapeutic help as soon as you possibly can. I watched some of that OW2 VOD, and from what I saw, it was quite fantastic. Thanks, Gipio. Than says, if you enjoy Overwatch 2, may I recommend a new game called Team Fortress 2.
Step off of TF2. It's always fun.
Cool. Alright, I don't seem to have any quests here for some reason. Let's see what else we got. Talk to
got,
Aragorn, Brocken's camp, spies and robbers. Randost is up the road, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Now it wants me to talk to Spring Standish. I ran past Spring Standish 20 times. Talk to Elrond, talk to the Earthkin. Okay, well, let's go to Randost. Plus, it's the crafting area, and I haven't crafted yet.
Rantos is a crafting area?
Yeah, or I'm thinking of someplace completely different. Isn't this Rantost over here?
Now, Rantost is up the beach.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Small island in the north.
Alright, well, I'm going to make gold bars and go get a Coke Zero. Give me just a minute, guys. If you guys want to take a break yourselves, it'd be a good time. Holy cow, I've got a lot of rich iron. Chairstream hype, I will be right back. Zinger was kind enough to inform me that my restroom trips were audible on the stream Wednesday, so I made a point of muting my microphone. We are keeping it classy here on Lotro Stream. See where we're at.
I had no cold Coke Zero, so I got a ginger ale and an ungotta coffee.
Okay. I actually do a soda check before Lotro Stream on Friday nights just to make sure I've got plenty of caffeine saved up. My name is Ed, and I have a problem with Coke Zero. Admitting it is the first step. Singer says, the more you know. Oh, Thayan says that was an attempt at sarcasm. Doesn't always translate. But I think Team Fortress 2 is probably a much better game than Overwatch 2. Singer said, I thought you had a problem with Overwatch. How can the two be in comparison? Gantran says, one makes you gassy and the other is quite nasty. The XP boost in crafting might get you to that 40th level. I'm almost there. We knock out a couple of quests, I might even get there before I pass out in my chair. Long week. So, I'm at work and We got 1,700 monitors shipped in from another location to our building on Monday. So our loading dock and our main storage hallway is just crammed full of boxes and boxes and boxes with monitors in them. Then on Tuesday, we were supposed to get a shipment of new network switches. Cisco Catalyst 9400 series. These are great big, like 17 RU enterprise switches that probably weigh, I don't know, 250, 300 pounds a piece. Yeah, and the truck didn't show up, and we were told by the networking team that, yeah, the vendor's going to have to reschedule, and they'll let us know when they're coming. So Wednesday morning, I had, I don't know, 15 pallets of recycling, plus about 500 old desktops slated to go out, plus another crate with about 500 or 600 storage items, solid state drives, platter drives, some memory, some USB sticks, that kind of thing. And it's all got to be cataloged in case auditors want to make sure that we actually disposed of this stuff properly. So, like right before the recyclers show up on Wednesday, we get a semi-trailer pulling up unannounced with the network switches that we weren't expecting yet. So I had to supervise getting 63 new network switches delivered and to the 26 different switch closets throughout the building, while also simultaneously getting all of the pallets and pallets of e-waste pushed clear across the building from the north dock to the south loading dock and out onto the recycling truck. And then they came back yesterday and finished scanning the 500 plus desktops that we got rid of, and also picked up my secure locking crate with the hard drives inside. And then there's about 10 others. It's been a long week is all I'm saying. A lot of stuff coming and going. Time to be off. Have fun storming the castle. Ponton, thanks for coming by. Hopefully we'll get a chance to talk to you more this weekend. Have a good one, bud. So for caltrops, I need high-grade steel nails and high-grade steel sphere molds for the marbles. And it looks like I've got 60 ingots, so if I buy 15 of each item, I'll be able to do 15 marble and 15 caltrop. Supplier. Jack Oakley might be the supplier? No. Thanks for nuttin'. Who's the supplier? There's the supplier. It's the dwarf.
Did you need something?
High grade, okay. I'm like, why do I not see steel? Because I'm not a smart man. High grade steel. Blade mold, steel blade with steel bolts, cutlery mold. Steel file, high-grade nails. Sphere molds. Okay, 15 of each. And apparently the sight of me crafting is enough to even drive Pont and Finberry away. Who can blame him?
So are you going to make enough level 30 caltrips to level to 40 and one level 40 caltrips?
Probably. That sounds like something I would do.
Call that rich ironic.
Marbles and caltrops are like 2 extra spells for burglars. If you don't have them, you're just leaving some options off the table. So that was caltrops. Let's do our marbles next. Anybody have anything fun planned for the weekend? I wish using Burgle put some kind of tick on or something on an enemy so I remember if I already picked their pockets. You cannot pick the same target's pockets twice. One shot is all you get. One of your titles has changed. Excellent. All right, we have definitely crafted tonight. So I have a bunch of quests I haven't picked up here. Let me go ahead and grab them. I think one of them's Flotsam and Jetsam. Tilrunen. The Burning Island. Tomb Raider Sashes.
Take a moment of your time.
Ceremonial
Will you lend me
Daggers.
your ear?
Ceremonial Daggers isn't one that you really have to worry about too much.
No, that's a
Shadow is
rep
on my
quest.
spirit.
She grants the recipe when you pick up the quest, so you don't have to buy it. Yeah, I'm already on my way to Kindred, so I don't think I really need to spend a lot of time crafting ceremonial daggers. The treasure hunt. And anything else up here? Nope. Alright, so what would you guys like to run next?
Well, if you want to do the stuff on Rantoast, you can come on up here and join us.
Okay. I'm gonna swing by. I don't know. Ostfarod's probably a bit out of the way. I'll ride around to Rantoast. That's that stretch of beach that kind of leads towards the Ents. Is that right?
I think it's actually the name of the island.
Oh, there's an
It's
island called
in the north of
Rantoast.
the lake. Yeah.
Okay.
I think the beach might be called Rantoast Beach, but I think Rantoast is actually the name of the island.
All right, but the island's right by the beach. I see the island.
Does Vera Grinda need to be re-invited?
Yeah, Singer was running with us.
Var Grinda?
One shot per foe, Zinger. Or you mean two burglars can try to burgle the same enemy? That's a good question. And Sios Rathern says, did the wiki go down? I have no idea. And Toth Monra says, you're in Evendim, if I'm not mistaken. You are correct. A lot of lore in that zone. There is. A lot of fun, too. Rantoast is the Tomb Raiders island.
Doesn't seem to be
yeah,
loading.
the wiki page isn't loading.
Alright, let me check the Discord and see if anybody knows about it.
I assume the treasure cache is level 90?
Yeah, you can't do them here.
Your level is too low. Yeah, it's a big zone and there's a lot to do. You are not wrong, Tothmanra.
Which is that?
Evendim.
Oh. And then there's Angmar.
Greetings. Stay a moment. Might I take a moment of your time? Could I speak with you a moment? Would you do something for me?
Okay, it looks like everybody has the quests.
Alright, let's
Everybody-
kill indiscriminately. Apparently we all have to burn the boats. Alright, Bria, that was for you. I'm 40. We can go do Illuminous next Wednesday. What server are you on, if you don't mind me asking? We are on Gladden. These guys are part of a regular group that quests together on Wednesdays on my personal channel. I guess I'll be shameless and shout myself out real quick. And we've been waiting for the lagger in our group to get to level 40 so we can go run the Illuminous group content together. Unfortunately, that would be me, so I just hit level 40.
Looking for Big Ed Mustafa?
Hi, Big Ed Mustafa. Tothmanra, thank you for the follow. I should let you know, I also stream a few other games, including World of Warships, where I'm fairly chill. But if I'm playing Apex Legend, I'm usually a raving lunatic who swears a lot, so my personality tends to change quite a bit depending on which game I'm playing. Not proud of the fact, but, you know, it is what it is. So I try to behave.
Ed's guilty pleasure is Overwatch.
No. No, my guilty pleasure is teasing Donnie and Rem, but Overwatch doesn't even figure into the equation. I shipped Donnie his t-shirt and I threw in a ball cap too, so hopefully he'll get those Monday or Tuesday. Little thank you gift for helping me moderate during the fundraiser, and Want to make sure I've got his correct shipping address. I also play the old Warhammer Online game. Man, I hate to say it, I'm almost ashamed I've never played any of the Warhammer stuff. I feel like I'm at the water cooler and I just confessed to never having seen The Sopranos. What's this show Seinfeld of which you speak? I do quest writing for it at times when they need me. Very cool. Very PvP driven. I don't mind PPV driven, or PvP driven, excuse me. I played EVE Online. I was a subscriber to that for a very long time. And, of course, if you're playing Apex Legends, obviously you don't have too much trouble with PvP. We get everybody killed that need killed. We're ready to go back to the Rangers, I take it?
Yep. I'm pulling everybody on the island so you don't have to.
Oh, I've got more relic crates over here I didn't get earlier. Completed sidestep. New deed, class deeds tier 2. Okay, crates are all searched.
What do you need? What can I do for you? How can I be of service? How can I be of service? Can I speak with you a moment?
A simple quest to recover ancient Dunedain relics from the hands of the grave robbers who stole them has gone terribly awry. The thieves will not allow the Rangers and their allies to take their treasures from them so easily.
West. That's east? Center encampment. East encampment. Center encampment. It's our first epic battle. Center encampment again. West encampment. Nobody's coming at the west encampment. Did I forget which way west is?
No, but I think the developers did.
Okay. It's east encampment again. Tomb robbers have been defeated. It would be cool if this was like the Ettenmoors, where we were literally taking their feet.
Greetings, friend.
Defeated.
Mm-hmm.
What can I do for you?
Like when you defeat the hobbits out in the Ettenmoors.
Stay a moment.
An oath resworn. Okay, back to Tinadur, it looks like.
Okay, want to port?
Yep.
Everyone?
Hunter power activate. Well, that's awesome, Tough Monra. I'm glad you're enjoying the streams, and hopefully you found quite a few folks streaming on Lotro Stream that you enjoy watching.
What do you need? Could I speak with you a moment?
Completed Pilgrim of Evendim. New deed Warden of Evendim. Talk to Longbow and the Everspires, or Evespires.
This is where it gets really painful unless you have supposed travel, right?
Yes. That's where it really starts to grind. With apologies, gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and call it here. I think I'm at a good stopping point. I'm getting a little fuzzy, and Mrs. M and I are getting up at 4:30 a.m. so we can go do her thing. In any event, thanks for running with me tonight, guys. My thanks to Egarther, to Zinger, and to Freelancer for hanging out. My thanks to all of you for hanging out and chat. Have a great weekend, everybody, and hopefully I will get a chance to talk to you all real soon. I'll be on my channel this weekend, and if I can swing it, you guys might actually get to meet Mrs. Mustafa. Let's see. Well, doggone it, it doesn't look like a Galadwin is up and running right now. She normally streams on Fridays. I also don't see French Girl Gaming yet. We do have Professor Teacher G on. She is not streaming Lord of the Rings. So let's take a look at who is streaming Lord of the Rings online right now. And we'll go make some new friends. Nice. Seriously? Why are you jacking with me, game? Alrighty then. I will unmute my microphone since I'm done swearing now. Just as I was getting ready to try to pop a raid or see who was streaming Lotro. Yeah, that's really bad timing. Thanks, ISP. Also probably broke the stream, but that's okay. So let's see what we got. Lotro stream's on. Ferone is on. Billy Ostrich is on. Relieved late. Tones band Lotro. Alright, let's go raid Ferone. It's always good to support fellow Lotro streamers. And yeah, here we go. Like I was saying, have a great night, everybody. We'll talk to y'all soon.
Lennox works even in the land of the Horse Lords. The most injured of my charges is named